coming off last week, what do you make of the effort you guys gave tonight?
I mean, ultimately it wasn't the end goal that we wanted. The score doesn't really show how tough me and my guys went out there and fought tonight. But I mean, it was a complete 180. I mean, we went out there, competed, saw guys running and hitting. Ultimately led to a few of their players being out for the game. And that's the style of football that we play, and that's the style of football that we should have been playing the whole year, man. Just going out there with relentless effort, making plays.
Was there something that felt different? I mean, you've had that adversity throughout the season this year, but what felt different tonight?
I mean, everybody played with a lot more energy, and it seemed like we were all playing with one common goal. I'd say today was like one of the only games this season where everybody played as a unit. Everybody was locked in. I mean, a big reason why was because it's some people's last time walking down that tunnel, man. So, I know everybody tried to really leave it all out there for them.
Is that something you felt early in the game, or in the locker room before the game, or just during senior night?
I honestly felt that the whole week, man. I knew, just had a feeling this week was going to be different. Everybody came with the right mindset the whole week to practice making plays. Everything that we were working on at practice, we came out and showed it at on the field. So.
Second half has been a little bit of a struggle for the defense throughout the year, but today you guys helped us on BYU offense a lot more than the first half. Did you guys make certain adjustments that you think helped you guys key in?
I'd say everybody just did their job. I mean, hole droppers were sitting exactly where the holes were, making making difficult throws. On my interception, it got called back, unfortunately, but Drake, I don't think he did anything wrong, created great pressure on the quarterback. I mean, we just played with relentless effort the whole game. So.
What did you see on that play?
To be honest, I already knew every time they lined their tight end up there, it was a fade ball, jump ball. So I was already in cover two, kind of just baited it like I was going to play man and sunk right underneath it. I knew Drake was going to get there. He always does. And, I just trusted him to allow me to make a play.
What did they do offensively to move the ball? Where were kind of the challenges for you guys against that offense?
I mean, if you really look at it, it came down to a few plays. They had one play which I feel like was a big game changer where a dude fumbled. Nobody even realized another dude picked it up. So I mean, it's hard to blame the game on just that one play, but there was just a lot of little mistakes that we did, just with bad eyes and stuff. But I mean, ultimately, proud of everybody for just the way they played, the grit that they played with. But we just gotta come out and do better.
On the play that you got called for pass interference for early in the game, it looked like the guy kind of grabbed your arm and hooked you.
He did. Yeah, he did. I mean, with plays like that, it happens in football, and when you're a physical player like me, especially in the Pac-12, you're gonna get some calls like that. It just is what it is. I'm at peace with myself because my boy Puka told me that was some BS. So I mean, it is what it is. Just football. Sometimes everything's not gonna go your way.
Obviously, the team result was still disappointing, but did you feel like this was your best performance of the year?
It's tough to say, man. I say today I really went out there and played my style of football, but I mean, when you look back at the Notre Dame game, I'd say I had very similar games. I don't know if it's because they're two best teams we played against or what it is, but I feel like those were definitely, today and Notre Dame were definitely my best two games of the season. My style of football, too.
How do you guys go into next week knowing there's no bowl implications, more like pride on the line?
I mean, just like exactly what you just said, everybody on this team has goals outside of USC. At the end of the day, a lot of our goals are to go play at the next level. So it's still our resume on that we got to put out there, and just our type of football, our brand of football. That's the last game of the season, so it's all about how we want to be remembered.
Speaking of moving on to the next level, what do you think do you have things planned out for where you're going to be next year? What are you thinking?
To be honest, not yet, man. I'm going to just sit down and talk to my family about everything. And I have a decision made, obviously, pretty soon.